Welcome to Globe Life Field, home of the Texas Rangers. Your safety is our #1 concern. Upon entering, please make sure that you are aware of your surroundings at all times. Once you have found your seats, please be sure to identify the 2 nearest exits to your location. In case of an emergency evacuation, here's the game plan. If an emergency arises and causes the need to evacuate Globe Life Field, please rise from your seats calmly and move in an orderly fashion to the back of your seating area. From there, guest services team members, police, emergency medical services, and security personnel will be available to guide and assist you to the nearest stairs or ramp, which will lead to the nearest exit for you. For those guests in field-level clubs or suites, please move to the back of your seating areas into the Texas Rangers District, and you will be directed to the nearest stairs and exits. If you're seated in the main level, depending on your seat location, your exit options are any of the following: the Northwest entry, the TXU Energy North entry, the Comerica Northeast entry, the Southeast entry, and the Southwest entry. If you're seated in the suite level, depending on your suite location, your exit options would be either of the VIP entries on the west side of the ballpark or the Southwest or Southeast entry. If you are seated in the upper level or upper bowl, please proceed calmly to the back of your seating section, and you will be directed to the nearest stairwell that will lead you to any of the exits previously mentioned. Remember, elevators and escalators will not be in use during an evacuation. Once you have exited Globe Life Field, please continue to move away from the building. Do not congregate at the exit points. Thanks for being prepared to exit calmly from Globe Life Field in an emergency. The Texas Rangers appreciate your cooperation, and we hope you enjoy today's ball game.
Hey guys, congratulations on graduation and good luck in the future.
Congratulations on your graduation. You know, life now begins, and I wish you all the best on your future endeavors. You can do whatever you choose to do with your life, so just remember to dream big.
Congrats to all of today's graduates. Good luck in the rest of your endeavors, and well done.
Congratulations on graduation. Best of luck in the future.
Hey guys, congratulations to all your success. Best of luck in the future, and go Rangers.
Congratulations to all of you on finishing one chapter of your life and starting the next.
What's going on? Congratulations to all the graduates today. I wish y'all the best of luck.
Congratulations to everybody graduating today. Best of luck in your future.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. Hey everybody, Chuck Morgan here, the voice of Globe Life Field, home of the Texas Rangers. It's an honor to have you in Globe Life Field today, and all of us here at the Texas Rangers are proud to share in the excitement of your graduation day. On behalf of everyone with the Texas Rangers, a big Texas-sized congratulations to all graduating today, and we wish you the best of luck in the future. And remember to always bring passion, energy, and enthusiasm whatever you do. It is graduation time in Texas.
Woke up on the right side of the bed. What's up with this Prince song inside my head? Hands up if you're down to get down tonight, 'cause it's always a good time. Slept in all my clothes like I didn't care. Hopped into a cab, take me anywhere. I'm in if you're down to get down tonight, 'cause it's always a good time.
Good morning and good night. I wake up at twilight.
It's gonna be alright. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. It's
Good morning, Martin Warriors, and welcome to the class of 2023 graduation commencement ceremony. My name is Leah Guerra. Please stand for the national anthem and then remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
As the class of 2023 senior class secretary, it is my honor to lead the graduating class of 2023, their families and friends, our faculty and staff, as well as our distinguished guests on stage, in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. As we recite the Pledge of Allegiance, we say it with thanks to those brave men and women who are serving, have served, and have given their lives for our country. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce to you our student body president, Vivian Nguyen.
Welcome to the grand finale, class of 2023! I am Vivian Nguyen. It is my honor and privilege to address you all on this nerve-wracking day. Before we begin, do me a favor to relieve the nerves. Let's all take one deep breath together on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Hold your breath for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And deep breath out. Doesn't that feel a lot better? Hey, at least now I can tell my mom that my speech took everyone's breath away. I stand before you for the final time to address you all as Martin High School's Student Body President of 2023. I want to welcome the parents, the faculty, and the esteemed guests. Mom, Dad, your unwavering support does not go unseen. Class of 2023, real recognized real, and I know I am in the presence of greatness. Today marks a very joyous milestone of our lives, and it would be a disservice to not honor the joy of the last 4 years and the fullest holiness that it deserves. And what better way to reflect on the happy moments of high school than through my childhood favorite character, Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, like the chubby yellow bear who loves honey. You see, in high school, we were all kind of like Winnie the Pooh, riveted on the pursuit of our own honey, our happiness. Each of us embarked on the search for that ooey gooey goodness. Fortunately, honey was abundant to be found. Like Winnie the Pooh, we found our honey cheering at football games, laughing at fun dancers dancing in pom-pom skirt fashion. And when we sported our baggiest clothes on, dressed up like Adam Sandler Day. After COVID shut the world down, we found our honey in other forms. When we enjoyed quality time, maybe even too much time with our family. Voted out who was sus playing Among Us. And when we danced to cringy TikToks 6 feet apart. Finally, when senior year rolled around, some of us mustered the courage to ask out that guy or girl that they had been crushing on. People got their first boyfriends and girlfriends. They quite literally found their honey. I hope y'all ate that up. Class of 2023, it is these honey-filled memories that make high school sweet. But let me get to the point. Winnie the Pooh never ceased searching for his pot of honey. And so must we. As we face the challenges of life, we may neglect to seek our honey. Rather, we fall into the trap of postponing our happiness. Sometimes I catch myself thinking, I'll be happy when I accomplish this next goal, or in the future when life just isn't hard. But I promise you, if you believe that your happiness is anywhere else rather than where you are now, you will never be truly happy in the present. Happiness is not a destination. We must find it in the current. So, my fellow Pooh Bears of 2023, trudge on that search for that golden sweet nectar. Let us promise one another to never delay our happiness. And that starts today. Class of 2023, we did it. I am so proud of you. We have come so far to celebrate one of the happiest milestones of our lives. Cherish it. And may we find our honey within every moment. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce your senior class president and my right-hand man, Asher Wynn.
It's too early for this. Before I begin, I just want to say, they gave me 3 minutes to give this speech. I know you're happy, I'm happy. So let's get this over with so we can graduate. Ladies and gentlemen, faculty and staff, honored guests, regular guests, and least of all, my fellow classmates, I would like to welcome you all to the graduation ceremony of the Martin class of 2023. If you think about it, the Martin class of 2023 is kind of like the movie Shrek. I'm serious. How, you may ask? Well, Shrek persevered to get his swamp back, but in the midst of his journey, Shrek found Donkey, fell in love with Fiona, and his goal was no longer about getting his swamp back. We, on the other hand, persevered through many traumatic experiences to graduate high school, but in the midst of our journey, we found weird individuals who we call best friends, fell in love with our first girlfriend, and second girlfriend, and third. And our goal changed from receiving a piece of paper we call our high school diploma to living in the moment with our friends and loved ones. There are many dangers in this world: global warming, COVID, facial acne, and despite all of this, we still managed to graduate and do the thing the government requires us to do. So let's give ourselves a round of applause. We had some horrible, unimaginable experiences these past few years, and I don't want to talk about it, so I won't. Just know that we suffered upon misery and misfortune, but we conquered whatever adversity came our way, because our class of 23 is different. Let me repeat that. The Martin class of 2023 is built different. We went through hell and back, yet we are still sitting here in our goofy bathrobes and our silly square caps. That is why the Martin class of 23 is not only the strongest class in the history of education, but also the most attractive. We pushed and persisted and persevered, and we crammed an entire high school experience in the span of 2 years. We took on junior and senior year and found that making a 100 on the SAT is bad, like really bad. We tried our hardest in school, but then senioritis hit, so we let Quizlet and SparkNotes take things from there. Was this speech written with ChatGPT? Who knows? We went to every football game, inhaled baby powder, and dominated. Shout out to Martin football. We went to pep rallies and saw a bald man ride a motorcycle. Shout out to Bob Wager. And boys in cheerleading outfits attempt to, well, cheer. We fit an entire high school experience in the span of 2 years because so much was taken away from us, the beginning of our high school career. But we gained so much more because we pushed and persisted and persevered. We established friendships that will last a lifetime and made memories that will carry on forever. And it's not over yet. It's not over because the real world sucks and it's not getting any easier from here. Am I scared for y'all to enter the real world? Yes. I swear some of you can't even drive in the senior parking lot. Especially the dude that parks next to me every single morning. Can you at least park straight? But that's okay, because I think about all we've been through as a class, the 4 years of a mental prison we call high school, and I can confidently say that our class of 23 will persevere and surmount any obstacles thrown at us. Yes, those obstacles may include doing your own laundry, doing your own taxes, and taking a shower every day, because I know y'all don't. But do not fret, because now everyone look to your left. Now everyone look to your right. The back of that head has been through the same traumatic experiences as you, and the class of 23 will pull through together. As the world's greatest musician and poet, Taylor Swift once said, "We are never, ever, ever getting back together. It is time to move on. Take control of your future and thrive in the real world. Because out there is scary, but just do as the Martin class of 23 has always done. Push, persist, and persevere. Because in the real world, it's either be weak or be a warrior." Asher out. Never mind, I'm back. I feel very privileged this evening to be able to introduce you to our special guest sitting on stage. Our beloved principal, Mrs. Marlene Roddy. Our Dean of Instruction, Mrs. Kelly McCullough. Our Associate Principal, Mrs. Robin Griffith Yates. Our Assistant Principals, Dr. Greg Cartwright II. Mr. John Espinoza, Miss Luan Kennedy, Mrs. Jennifer McNairn, Mrs. Tanya Redvine, and Mr. Landon Smith. And our lead counselor, Mrs. Susan Kingan. We are blessed to have the support of people behind the scenes who make a difference in your educational experience every day. Among those who work tirelessly on your behalf are members of our Arlington ISD Board of Trustees and our Superintendent who are here today. Our Board President, Mrs. Melody Fowler, the Vice President, Mr. Justin Chapa, our Secretary, Mrs. Sarah McMurrow, and board members, Dr. Aaron Reich, Mr. David Wilbanks, Mrs. Brooklyn Richardson, Mrs. Leanne Haynes, and our Arlington ISD Superintendent, Dr. Marcelo Cavazos. Additionally, members of the Arlington ISD senior staff in attendance include the Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Stephen Wirtz, the Assistant Superintendent of Secondary School Leadership, Dr. Lena McDonald, and our Assistant Superintendent of Elementary School Leadership, Dr. Christy Buell. For more than 2 decades in the 11 years as Superintendent, Dr. Marcelo Cavazos has worked to shape the future of every student in the Arlington ISD. That's never been more evident than in the last couple of years when a global pandemic shut down and challenged our traditional schools. With his leadership and vision, the Arlington ISD has had a focused direction in otherwise uncertain times. Dr. Cavazos holds both a bachelor's and master's degree from the University of Texas Pan American and a doctorate from the University of Texas at Austin. He was recognized as the 2016 Texas Superintendent of the Year. Thank you, Dr. Cavazos, for your tireless work for Arlington ISD staff and students. Please join me in welcoming our Superintendent, the man, the myth, the legend, Dr. Marcelo Cavazos, to the stage.
Wow. Asher is going to be a tough act to follow, let me tell you. But students, parents, and staff, and all our guests here today, welcome to our graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. Let's give them a round of applause. Let's start with that. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, gratitude as we honor students for achieving one of the most important milestones in their life. Students, when your parents enrolled you for the first day of school, they had big dreams of getting your high school diploma. For you to get that, they wanted you to be equipped with, at the time, the 3 R's: reading, writing, and arithmetic. And you got those 3 R's, no problem. But you're a unique class, 2023. There's been no other class like you, and there won't be another class like you in the future. When you were freshmen, your high school education and everything in your daily life was disrupted because of this global pandemic. Much of your high school career, you didn't get to do some of the things that you wanted to do, like march in the band or sing in the choir or cheer on the sideline or win that debate. At some point, you couldn't even attend school in person. When you did come back, there was nothing traditional about it. Everything had to be done differently. But here you are today, getting your diploma, well equipped with those first 3 R's, but you've acquired 3 more R's. That first one is resiliency. And you might not see it today, but the resiliency that you showed during the pandemic taught us many lessons. You mastered all these things, online learning, even though it was difficult and frustrating. You coped with wearing masks and hybrid schedules. You stayed home, and you achieved all this because of your resiliency. When a roadblock showed up, you just took it out of the way. You learned that, and you taught us to do the same thing during that time. And as you leave here today, your resiliency that you learned will go with you and serve you for the rest of your life. That second R that you acquired, that you may not know, was responsibility. Never in history has education been disrupted the way it was disrupted for you. And you had no choice but to take on the responsibility of your own learning. You had to figure out how to get online, what asynchronous means, You had to turn on your camera or not turn on your camera. You showed up and you did it, and you placed an enormous responsibility on your shoulders for your education. And you could have given up, but you didn't. Your responsibility for your own success is why you're here today. And again, that'll continue the rest of your life. The third and final is relentlessness. In my 33 years of education, I've not witnessed a class with the same relentless spirit that you demonstrated. And your tenacity paid off. You got that scholarship, you got into that college, you're going into the military, you've got your plan set for your future. Whatever you do after you cross this stage, you're prepared because you were relentless during that time. Indeed, you have faced countless challenges, navigated uncharted waters, and overcome obstacles that seem, at the time, insurmountable. And yet here you are. You're here with the original 3 R's, and you're here with 3 more R's. Before I close, I want to recognize all the parents, the grandparents, the extended family, the siblings, the friends, all your teachers and staff, all of those people who walked with you and poured love into you. Class of 2023, you laughed and you cried with us, you celebrated together, you've shown unwavering support. Without you, we simply would not be here, class of 2023. As you prepare to walk this stage, I want to thank you. Thank you for the things you taught us. You taught us about resiliency, responsibility, and relentlessness. And for that, we will forever be grateful, class of 2023. You take that with you, and you teach others how to persevere. Congratulations, and I look forward to celebrating with you here today.
He's so cool. And now it is my honor to present to you the James Martin High School Class of 2023 Salutatorian, Nicole Guarderas.
All right. As the year comes to a close and our futures loom ever closer, I'd like to take a moment to pause and recognize your achievements. All our focus thus far has been on the final push, a last hurrah as we make the transition from high school to our lives ahead. I've come to the realization that not everyone here knows the full extent of their worth and their achievements. In day-to-day life, we fail to recognize or be recognized for what we've accomplished and how far we have come. Let me be the first to say I am proud of you. For every challenge, every long night, and all the stress. You have earned it. Said aloud or not, people are proud of you for all that you have done. Getting to graduation is no throwaway feat, particularly not for our class. Graduating high school in a normal setting is already an achievement, but adding on all the difficulties we have had to face, we've even more to be proud of. An extended spring break our freshman year, virtual learning in Snowmageddon sophomore year, an attempt at normalcy junior year, and finally, the battle of senioritis and the uphill struggle of deciding what to do with the rest of your life as an 18-year-old. It has been quite the journey, yet here we are on graduation day. Every choice you have made leading up to this moment has had an impact. All the effort you have made, all the memories you have amassed, they are significant and meaningful. I'm incredibly proud of you, of all of us. It doesn't matter what your rank is, what the numbers on the page say. We're people, not numbers. No one number can define you. There is no person in your future who will look at you and ask what rank and GPA you had in high school. What matters is that you tried, that you got up and came to school, did what had to be done to be here in this moment. What matters is that you lived, went out, made your voice heard. You are what matters. You are the driving force. The future. Your life is meaningful. Your actions have impact. You have the ability to change something. And don't tell me you can't change the world. What is the world to an individual? Are we not all the center of our own stories? You can change the world, be it the earth as a whole or the world as it means to a few people. Don't they both matter? From here forward, there's a choice to be made, one for the future. Make that choice for your well-being, and don't let the urgings of well-wishers change your mind if you know what you want, what you need. No one knows you better than you know yourself. Follow your dreams and don't allow yourself to live someone else's dreams so that they may live through you. Don't sacrifice yourself and your happiness for a future that is not yours. Whatever you choose for the years ahead, be confident and know that what you're doing is the best for you. Whether you choose to pursue college, jump straight into the labor force, take a year to better understand yourself, or any other decision, you are making the best choice you can make with your current knowledge. No choice you make can diminish what you've already become, nor stop you from growing in the future. Be fearless, and know that here, you have the love and support to back you. I'm proud of you, and I believe in every last one of you. Thank you. All right. And now it is my honor to present to you the James Martin High School Class of 2023 Valedictorian, Vivian Nguyen. Whoa, I think I'm feeling a little bit of deja vu right now. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vivian Nguyen. I am the class of 2023 Valedictorian, as well as your student body president. To speak on behalf of the class that I am so proud of once is an overwhelming privilege. And to speak and represent you twice is the highest honor, and I am incredibly grateful. I would be remiss to not begin by acknowledging that I am the product of my unbelievable parents and my beautiful sister, Victoria. Both refugees from Vietnam, my mom and dad escaped generations of abject poverty, and in search of a better life, gambled their livelihoods to come to America. It does not elude me for a single second that so much blessing in my life comes from so much sacrifice in theirs. Con biết bố với mẹ thương con nhiều lắm. Con biết bố với mẹ cực khổ cho con. Come on. I dedicate this speech to my mom and my dad, my bố and my mummy. Will they please do me the honor of standing up to be recognized? Shout out to the Nguyen's! My mother and father enshrined in me the principle of working hard to be successful. Now, I ask you, at first glance, when you look at me, what do you see? Most people see the titles, the awards, and the achievements. But these shiny medals? These shiny medals. Even this sparkly silver stole with Valedictorian embroidered on it. And these colorful cords. While all very pretty, do not define my success. This is my state of success. No shiny accolades, no flashy medals, just Vivian. What I'm trying to say is that you can't let other people define your success. During the beginning of my high school years, I let others' opinions on academic validation define my success. I thought that sacrificing my happiness and my health was good damage, a fair trade to see my diligence bear fruit. It was the placebo to soften the neglect of precious relationships with family and friends. And it was in these moments of quiet disillusionment that I realized that letting other people define my success was so unforgivably destructive. Because looking back,
That version of success couldn't be further from my truth. Because frankly, I feel most successful not when I win another medal or I get 100 on a test, but when I'm helping others. When I am serving my community, when I am making the world a better place, and when I am following my passions. As we enter the real world, we will face challenges that will test us. Let this serve as a reminder that the meaning of success is a deeply embedded value, personal, intimate, and unique to each and every one of us. Success is not only calculated by the sum of materialistic achievements. Rather, that metric is up to us to decide. It is measured by the joy of pursuing our dreams, the positive impact that we have on our community, and the legacy that we leave behind. Life is too short to live out anyone else's version of success, so we must choose our own. Graduates, I leave you with this. Stay true to yourself. Define your success on your own terms, and never, never let anyone tell you that you cannot succeed. You are worth so much more than the sum of others' opinions and expectations. From the bottom of my heart, my name is Vivian Nguyen, and it has been an honor to serve as both your valedictorian and your 2023 student body president. There is no doubt in my mind that this cohort is destined for greatness. Martin High School class of 2023, your future is waiting for you. Now go get it. Now, class of 2023, it's time to be real. Throughout her career, Mrs. Roddy has dedicated herself to improving the education for future generations. The faculty, staff, and students of Martin High School are honored to have such a committed and loyal leader. Thank you, Mrs. Roddy, for your dedication and support. Please, join me in welcoming the principal of James Martin High School.
President Fowler, members of the Board of Trustees, Superintendent Cavazos, parents, special guests, teachers, and graduates. Today, it is an honor for me to address the class of 2023 in their last event as a public high school student. This day represents many accomplishments as summarized in your program insert, and it also reflects a culmination of many hours of study, both of required courses and courses of personal interest and passion. As you sit patiently listening in your graduation caps and gowns, I hope that you will reflect on the last 4 years, truly smile, and know that you have grown and changed. Transformation is a slow process. What happens inside our heads, our brains, and outside to our physical features go undetected in our day-to-day living. One way you might contemplate the physical changes that occurred in the last 4 years is to look at your freshman ID made in the first weeks of your high school experience. I am guessing that the picture no longer looks like the person sitting here with us today, the person who has matured and developed. Unfortunately, the changes that happen on the inside are not near as transparent. We cannot view the changes in how we think over the past 4 years in a picture. We cannot see our growth and our maturity in the ways we reason out and solve problems. But the fact is that those changes are maybe more significant and more importantly beneficial to the next stages in your lives. As we say a final goodbye and wish you well, I hope that you graduate from Martin High School with regrets. I certainly hope that you cannot say you are leaving high school with no regrets. I recently read Daniel Pink's book, The Power of Regret, How Looking Backward Moves Us Forward. This title basically summarizes the message of the book. Did you know that until about the age of 7, humans do not experience the feeling of regret? When you ask a 5-year-old if they are sorry and what they would do differently, they're really not sure how to answer. But at 7, the human has developed cognitively to think about a behavior or action that did not go well and how they might handle it differently. And in addition, humans are the only animals that reflect or feel regret. Regret is associated with the emotions of remorse and pain. Regret means mistakes were made, actions, decisions, and choices that thinking back on them may not necessarily be the right ones for you. And sometimes those actions may have changed your trajectory or path that you plan to take in life. Did you always prepare diligently for big tests? Or get that good night's sleep before a big competition? Did you always show up for a commitment you made to your friends or to your family? In fact, I think that you probably made some mistakes, some choices that you wish you could take back, some decisions that caused you more harm than good. But what is most important is how you respond and internally work to define how you would redo in the future that action or mistake that led to regret. No regrets means you are living for today with no cares for what happened yesterday, no learning, no improvement, no performance changes. Edna St. Vincent Millay said, "It's not true that life is one dang thing after another. It's one dang thing over and over." Well, that is a life lived with no regrets and no learning. No one should tell a graduating class that they hope they have no regrets. Instead, what I advocate for you is that high school, like college or your first job, is a place for learning, a place where mistakes will be made, a place where we do end up having regrets. Pink says regret is an indispensable emotion. You can use its many strengths to make better decisions, perform better at work and school, and to bring greater meaning to your life. One young woman responded to a survey this way about regret. "If I had a chance for a do-over, I would likely make different choices. But I want to acknowledge that my less optimal choices helped me to learn. Every single decision brought me to where I am right now and made me who I am." And this quote is my point. When I say that I hope you have regrets as you leave high school, it is that as a human, the growth and maturity that you have achieved thus far will continue because you did make mistakes and poor choices and learned from them, all of which is part of our humanity. Your future decisions will be influenced by your feelings of regret, and you are no different than any human who sits in this stadium today. You are on the brink of some major changes in your lives in the next few years. As you move towards your goals, remind yourself of your strengths. These strengths were acquired through learning how to undo and reframe your regrets in our present world. Do not beat yourself up when you fail. Remember that regret helps us to learn to be flexible, to be bold, and to be warrior strong. Congratulations to you, all 891 warriors of the class of 2023. Remember to thank all of those who helped you thus far to achieve, and take pride in what you have accomplished. Our blessings go with you as you embark on this new phase of your journey. You have what it takes, the true spirit of the warrior, as you go forth into the world. For the last time, as a body of one, will the class of 2023 please rise? Superintendent Cavazos, President Fowler, and members of the Board of Trustees, I present to you these students who have successfully completed the attendance and academic requirements for graduation as prescribed by the state of Texas and the Arlington Independent School District. By the authority granted in me as principal, I proudly proclaim them graduates of James Martin High School. Graduates, you may move your tassels to the right. Class of 2023, please be seated as we begin the presentation to receive your diplomas. As the first graduates receive theirs, I would like to address parents, friends, and relatives in the audience. I know that you are extremely proud of your student and that this is a time of celebration. I invite you, parents, friends, and relatives, as your student crosses the stage, to support them. We want each graduate to receive the full attention of the audience as he or she crosses the stage. We ask your help in ensuring that each name is clearly heard and refrain from using air horns or other noisemakers. We will now begin with the Battle Hymn of a Republic.
Vivian Tun Nguyen. Nicole Margarita Garderas. Marcellus Tibasa Wilderman. Brandon Kim. Saper Smith Bezapur. Clayton Dwee Dow. Stephen Zinlin Chu. Dat Quang Dow. Aiden Tai Nguyen. Katrina Singh. Miriam Denise De La Rosa. Macy Del Menard. Ella Tran. Alex Tizon Duke Tran. Frida Gabriela Reyes. Samantha Perella Nguyen. Vincent Nguyen. Jordan Vo. Nicholas Dietrich Abram. Taj Adams. Brianna Aguilar. Musin Zainab Alfredawi. Layla Atuini Amini. Gio Aan. Alessandra Bastidas. Isabella Lynn Bolin. Elizabeth K. Bergdorf. John Matthew Barog. Catherine Serta. Delaney Marie Costello. McKenna Grace Crowder. Anya Elizabeth Dangelmeyer. Ellie Susanna Davidson. Christian Daniel Dipert. Emily Jean Dolberry. Emma Grace Franklin. Monique Chloe Gonzalez. Zoe Goodovich. Shaylee Guadalupe. Ryu Ha. Zoe Star Jackson. Yusuf Kumas. Akane Kashiwa. Aaron Christian Kelly. James Din Lam. Rebecca Alicia Lara. Elizabeth Carolyn Marsich. Christopher Lynn McCollum. Marin McCullough. Connor McElvoy. Avery Elise Mitchner. Katya Marilyn Miner. Mohammed Shayan Mirza. Arturo Montemayor. Rebecca London Morris. Logan Ryan Myers. Alyssa Mai Wynn. Asher Wynn. Austin Duke Hao Win. Katie Win. Min Win. Sierra Lei Tu Win. Caitlin Oxley. Caden Curry Peters. Grace Hin Pham. Isaac Daniel Pham. Colin Michael Pearson. Trinity Aaron Powell. Desiree Reinwand. Chase Russo. Farhan Salim. Abdali Sardawala. Camille Janine C. John Paul Degrapont Cheryl. Allie Naomi Smith. Catherine Ann Smith. Jordan Pamena Smith Aqua. Benjamin Daniel Stidham. Jake David Sweat. Tyler Alexandra Teakin. Isabel Torres. Amelie Huang In Tran. Brianna Huang An Tran. Tran Bao Kim Tran. Ava Quinn Trin. Tom Trong. Ava Isabella Vacante. Jesus Vargas. Sophie Vong. Thomas Wergo. Jenna Ibrahim Abdallah. Hussein Al-Husseini. Aminat Iniola Alaka. Hanson Apia Mensa. Elijah James Banks. Mariela Refugio Barrios. Jenna Grace Blair. The following student was a member of the 2022 Student Leadership Advisory Board, Jordan Lee Brown. Avery Rose Coker. Adeline Ann Davenport. Miles Rawl David. Ia Dawuk. Lian El Alawi. Lane Ashton Fender. Natalia Flores. Claire Elizabeth Goodyear. Catherine Suzelle Green. Natalia Maria Gregory. Reed Brian Griffin. Kate Elizabeth Gunter. Ariana Sarah Habrink. Erica Grace Hogan. Julian Halal. Carol Hong. Lorelei Josephine Hofer. John Ethan Ives, Joshua Thomas James, Kendall Ray Jerkins, Samuel Johnson, Anna Reese Kale, Luke Q, Jenna Kilgore, Hannah Chrislyn King, Leah Jean Kreindler, Carlos Gregory Landon, Ezra Nehemiah Lee, Emily Nicole Leal, Trinidad Isaiah Little, Carolina Alicia Martinez, Lainey Therese McCarty, Jory Milliner, Camille Avery Morgan, Noel Evan Inushapusak, Gianna Marie Nelson, Brad Nok Win, Wee Jia Bao Win, Paul Tun Duke Win, Parker Blaine Ayler, Michael Agbuagu, Benjamin Ogle, Trinity Renee Orozco, Joseph Lee Overton, Aubrey Giselle Paris, Jonathan Andrew Perkins, Alexander Ty Fan, Ileana Eden Powell, Chloe Ann Prazinko, Sophia Raquel Pruitt, Jason William Reeve, Tyler Blake Richard, Judson Parker Richburg, Julie Rumpf, Lauren Renee Rosales, Leanna Umina Ali Souley, Rocio Josephine Sarakai, Madison Ryan Scruggs, Sophie Shaman, Sophie Siddiqui, Harshdeep Singh, Ethan William Starr, Cody James Stevens, Lainey Francis Stroop, Christopher Abraham Suarez, Nathaniel Stephen Targonsky, Wee Tai, Nathan Edward Thompson, Annalie Elizabeth Tinajero, Sienna Monet Tolbert, Ella Grace Trammell, Catherine Grace Waberson, Timothy Tran, Brock Ryan Van Cleve, Jamie Vargas, Nok Quinn Chi Vu, Phuc Tran, Kira Elizabeth Watkins, Whitney Ann Wright, Elango Zaruba,
Thomason Adedeji. Faisal Musa Ahmed. Adrea Lamoso Akusu. Miriam Alani. Kennedy Page Alford. Kara Elise Alfred. Trey Riley Allen. Nicholas Emilio Almendovar. Gianna Alvarez. Ahmed Alimat Ayusuf. Dana Alateu. Justin Thomas Avaret. Jacqueline Ava Bacchus. Michael Zaire Barrow. Gabriel Sebastian Beaver. Diana Elizabeth Belvin. Christian Manuel Benitez. Hannah Anita Biddlecombe. Papakra Bayude Awushu. Fortushira Borderin. Daniel Allen Bowen. Jonathan Nathaniel Becerro. Carolee Shea Bradbury. Hannah Claire Brooks. Cassidy Brown. Kennedy Buckner Taylor. Taylor Marie Calhoun Blackman. Janae Renee Carberry. Lucas Blaine Cardenas. Alexa Carrasco. Jennifer Melissa Castillo. Mia Kesia. Leia Lenevia Clarkson. Chloe Francine Coker. Chase Emery Collins. Ethan Alexander Conlin. Paige Sylvia Conway. Trinity Jalen Cook. Ashlyn Elizabeth Cooley. Adrian Esteban Cornejo. Lauren Noel Couture. Jalen Rose Cox. Sierra Nicole Crawford. Joshua Aiden Kramer. Aiden May Davis. Ashley Lachey Davis. Kira Lynn Davis. Andres Eduardo de Armas Torres. Sienna Sky de Leon. Isaac Ray de Leon. Zachary Scott Dresco. Paige Joan Dunn. Heather Nicole Dye. Megan Skyley Eads. Alicia Suzanne Edwards. Michaela Alexis Edwards. Abigail Elizabeth Erskine. Brianna Lizette Esquivel. Caleb J. Faulkner. Ryan Austin Fields. Benjamin Michael Flores. Matthew Hayden Fogus. Ethan Alexander Friend. Julian Isael Garnicia. Armenia Arturonova Gaspiran. George Albert Ganum. Zainab Gazaz. Kaylee Glasscock. Patricia Gonzalez. Samuel Edward Goodwin. Sophia Ann Gregory. Destiny Hale Gale. Destiny Haley Gale. Leah Annabelle Guerrera. Christopher Hogan Hale. Abram James Hale. LJ Hall. Cora Ann Hardaway. Bailey Marie Hart. Taylor Mark Hausenflug. Emma Kate Hensley. Elena Raylan Hermes. Adam Michael Hester. Victoria Mary Alice Hetherington. Logan James Hicks. Carolyn Allison Height. Kylie Marie Hitt. Ashley Ann Hickson. Tammy Wynn Ho. Allie Grace Hogan. Katiana Siobhan Holloway. Desiree Nicole Hubbard. Hudson Ward Huff. Kevin Hu Nguyen. Maddox Jet Johnson. Christopher Sean Johnson Jr. Henry Jordan Johnston. Elijah Jordan. Pace Richard Jordan. Caden Max Juarez. Rivers Caitlin Yurkachek. Kylie Jade Kaminsky. Ava Grace King. Cassidy Tatiana King. Dylan Todd Kenny. Connor David Krasinski. Madison Nicole Little. Haley Gabrielle Lopez. Sarai Lopez. Randy Lopez. Kayla Shanice Lyons. Molly Kathleen Maddock. Noor Malik. Mary Carolyn Malone. Aaron Michael Martinez. Samantha Addie Martinez. Kylie Mariah McElroy. Kylie Marie McWilliams. Jonathan Lacey Medlin. Casey F.B. Miller. Zoe Madison Miller. Jasmine Renee Moncada. Madison Elise Moody. Benjamin Dwayne Morrell. Andrea Isabel Moreno. Eric Samuel Morgan. Harris Munyovich. Mackenzie Elizabeth Mundell. Cole Nations. Sunny Day Nelson. Zachary Christian Nervo. Hale Wynn. Pep Wynn. John Wynn. Julian Peter Wynn. Richard Wynn. Tree Wynn. Lam Wynn Hui Ni. Nathaniel Nathan Noriega. Leah Carolyn Noss. Damar Nunez. Doreen Obeji. Hardin Williams Otting. Adedemola Apadejedi Ulataru Obeji. Adrian Isabella Olivas. Brian Ontree. Lucera Arona. Diploma presented by his parents, John and Laura Osborne. Jackson Thomas Osborne. Emma Nicole Oliviero Morales. Landon Palermo. Cassidy Morgan Pinnell. Clayton Allen Parker. Haley Michelle Patterson. Bronson Ivan Paus. Deval Alexander Peralta. Sierra Nicole Peralta. Ethan John Perlick. Abigail Jane Peters. Carmen Beatrice Pampa. Caroline Alexis Pompa. Karis Natalie Powell. Jaden Prasad. Austin Connor Punsalan. Seth Ethan Raymond. Nathan Drew Reynolds. Summer Alexander Ribble. Nevea Elisa Elizabeth Richmond Hazarvich. Sophia Mayabel Rick. Camila Rivas. Logan Nathaniel Robinson. Olivia Grace Robinson. Javier Rodrigo Rodriguez. Madison Grace Rodriguez. Oliver Matthew Rodriguez. Braden Riza Sedinra. Serenity Cheyenne Salazar. John Carlos Salinas. Dylan Allen Salisbury. Lucas Anthony Forster. Madison Gale Slayer. Savannah Heather Salyer. Moises Sanchez. Cynthia Lynn Sanders. Margaret Cecilia Saxon. Kennedy Morgan Schmidt. Tatiana Monique Scott. Caden Tyler Self. Christian Shane Self. Connor Shea Sexton. Marquise Octavius Shorten. Ethan Silverman. Kayla Rose Simmons. Aisha Shimoku. Jayton Lee Shikari. Kaylee Brianne Smith. Janet Arlene Solis. Thomas Ray Spiegelmeyer. Tyler William Stubbs. Kirby Clyde Sutherland. Colin Reese Tackenberg. Sydney McKenna Temple. Yasmin Teres. Mira Alexandra Thomas. Trinity Alexandria Tobin. Gabriel Antonio Tosi Morillo. Bien Luc Tran. Bat Dot Jacob Tran. Onison Wonder Ogunnaime Ugu. Aliani Uskanga Sosa. Carlos Albert Vasquez. Brian Vigil. Brian Quan Vu. Gage Roland Wager. Colin Sean Watson. Cameron J. Weber. Shaylin Alexandria Wise. Brianna Nichelle Wesley. Emily Ann Widener. Simone Leanne Williams. Ella J. Wilson. William Andrew Weinberg. Emma Ann Winters. Olivia Page Womack. Kylie Marie Woods. Aiden Redling. Marcus Douglas Young.
William Ali Abadi. Alex Abdallah. Sundus Abukar. Ryan Husni Abu Anim. Marcus Anthony Acosta. Skylar Vincent Adams. Ivy Marie Aguilar. James Alexander Aguilera. Hussein Al-Saidi. Ezra Osama Aleman. Julius Ty Alfaro. Cameron Deshawn Sumatra Allen. James Christopher Robert Allen. Robert Victor Alamandares. Amia Kate Altamirano. Evelyn Altamirano Orozco. Antonio Rafael Alvarez. Rachel Alviso. Sinead Dawu Alzanga. Caleb Daniel Anaya. Andon Luke Ardano. Ryan Daniel Arias Delicio. Alexander Ariola Cervantes. Amir Nathaniel Ortega. Mariana Takira Austin. Blaine Nelson Barlow. Charles Edward Barnes III. Mitchell William Bosecker. Kaylin Denise Beasley. Brady Logan Beckley. Logan Augustus Beach. Emily Elizabeth Belgard. Cole Daniel Bennis. Avery Ellen Bennett. Travis Gregory Bent. Ethan Betancourt. Alyssa Ray Betters. Lindsay Renee Bickle. Brittany Leanne Black. Raven Elise Blake. Alexis Zia Bowles. Sage Christine Brandon. Coleman Jefferson Breland. Eric Andres Brito. Kyle William Canton. Pamela Caro. Savannah Shea Broberg. Jacob Lee Brooks. Jacob Robert Brown. Levi Shota Brown. Katarina Nok Anbui. Marion Jaleel Burks. Aiden Charles Cacho. Julian Xavier Calderon. Miguel Angel Cavillo. Jared Sebastian Camarillo. Arias Mariel Cannon Holmes. Desiree Elise Carrasco. Ryan Elise Carter. Catherine Ann Castaneda. Catherine Ann Castaneda. Kaylee Rayanne Castleberry. Jeremiah Sidney Charles. Josiah Sidney Charles. Alex Brian Schnappe. Jaden Takio Christopher. Britton Robert Clark. Emma Kathleen Clayton. Andrew Michael Clinton, Nichelle Kimora Lee Cole, Cassandra Elizabeth Coleman, Amethyst Collier, Elizabeth Louise Collier, Micah Colvin, Victor Manuel Colon, Cameron Dwayne Conley, Colin Joseph Conley, Cami Lee Cortinas, Anthony Craig Crenshaw Jr., Deasia Lakaya Dallas, Tyler Dang, Brianna Denise Davis, Emily Taylor Davis, Emma Alicia Dieguez, Hannah Paige Davis, Mark Thomas Davis, Brian Anthony Shimon Dawson, Amber De La Cruz, Angel Sanique De La Cruz, Maya De La Torre, Isaiah De Leon, Matthew Angel Delphin, Thomas Tam Dew, Corey Luis Donald, Ramiro Duarte Jr., Tyson Tavares Duffy, Skylar Dunlap, Peyton Ray Dunn, diploma presented by her parents, Mr. Patrick and Rhonda Dunn. Jalen Amari Dupree, Alexander Eaton, Aliyah Ibrahim, Laith Elkinen, Aria Michelle Irvin, Corbin Michael Evans, Brianna K. Fernandez, Maggie Francis Finicum, Jenna Teresa Flanagan, Delilah Sierra Flores, Chastity Danielle Dunn, Benjamin Jude Foote, Leonard Antonio Forrester, Madison Ray Fox, Madison Grace Freeman, Emily Elizabeth Gallegos, Jordan Nicole Galloway, Alyssa Callie Garcia, Jason Efren Garcia, Jocelyn Marie Garcia, David Garcia de Leon, Nevaeh Joyce Garner, Arina Artuvana Gasparian, Ethan Jack Gasaway, Marion Andrew Gibson, Ethan Charles Parker Goebel, Melody Arisbel Gomez, Mia Annalise Gondola, Mariana Gonzalez Perez, Emily Rose Goodwin, Garth O'Brien Grant, Jace James Green, Macy Elizabeth Greenewalt, Wesley Grimes, Javen Tyree Grooms, Ryan Roel Guerrera, Karen Unity Gutierrez, Elizabeth Jane Haas. Amir Patrick Hare. Mohammed Moose Haji. Cadence Ian Hall. Wyatt David Hamill. Matthew Houston Hart.
Ava Tess Hawk. Chloe Lynn Hayes. Jade Naraya Naomi Hayes. Shalicia Kanaya Head. Zakaya Monique Hernandez. Henderson. Zakaya Monique Henderson. Samuel Anton Henley. Eli Channing Henry. Emily Carolyn Hernandez. Jennifer Hernandez. Mason Trinity Hernandez. Sebastian Villasenor Hernandez. William Pero Hernandez. Xavier Josiah Hernandez. Kalaya Zanaya Herring. Isaac Anthony Hidalgo. Landon Ryan Hill. Lauren Elizabeth Mackenzie Hill. Agatha Dot Tai Nen. Min Kwan Po Hong. Stefan DeMichael Hollingsworth. Melody Marie Hostasa. Quiana Jasmine Hughes. Samuel James Hunt. Cameron Isaiah Hunter. Abigail Karen Hurley. Matthew Thomas Huzzi. Mariela Ibarra. Ataf Iqbal. Nalian Roche Jackson. Shantasia Marie Jackson. Justin Dominic Jeremio. Dutch Darrell Choppy Jefferson. James Jesse Jefferson. Cordelius Jefferson. Valeria Jimenez. Cole Griffin Johnson. Connor Johnson. Drake Anthony Johnson. Jaden Jameer Horatio Johnson. Samaya Marie Johnson. Keith Lamont Johnson II. Bernari Markel Jones. Faith Tierra Jones. Harrison Avery Jones. Jamarian Mondre Jones. Kevin Lloyd Jones. Annabelle Juarez. Jaden Antonio Enrique Juarez. Kennedy Denise Kendricks Williams. Bruce Kern. Gianna Caton. Dania Khatib. Christopher Jean Kidwell. Elizabeth Adriana Kimlinger. George Giovanni King. Matthew Christopher King. Micaiah Nickel King Irving. Coleman Wade Knight. Ellie Irene Coquines. Prem Paresh Kandakar. Clayton Cade Kramer. Opanan Quado Carisefa. Luis Carlos Laguna Jr. Joseph Paul Landry. Bray Renee Langford. Preston Lara. Autumn Rayanne Leader. Lyric Nevea Leal. Michael Valentino Leathers. Caden Ray Leddit. Dakota Lehrman. Evian Deshawn Lewis. Kaylee Sophia Ledesma. Rodrigo Andres Levano Rivera. Shakaya Lightfoot. Yulani Uhera Lockett. Care Xavier Reese Luis. Cameron K. Long. Alexia K. Lunn. Cameron Mitchell Mahan. Nicholas Frederick Mancilas. Isaac Manzano. Nicole Valentina Marin Tubinez. Niana Elise Marley. Cameron Shamar Martin. Landon Wade Martin. Nicholas Grant Martin. Alondra Martinez. Cesar Martinez. Elvis Yamalith Martinez. Eric David Martinez. Haley Bella Martinez. Noah Martinez. Nicholas Ivan Martinez. Mohammed Adel Mesrati. Damaris Martinez Bautista. John Robert McNully IV. Madeline Grace McClanahan. Alexander Durant McCool. Kira McDonald. Sarah Caitlin McDonald. Asia Juve McGee. Dakaya Dumera. Grayson James McKissick. Hunter Thomas Meadows. Gavin Meeks. Samir Melo. Samuel Mendez. Oops, sorry. Courtney Micaiah Lorraine Mercer. Jillian Michelle Menz. Ariana Mesta. Ariana Vanessa Milani. Amaya Michelle Miles. Travis Ty Miller. Devon Lawrence Unique Mitchell. Elijah Mize. Param Malavafard. Kylie Nicole Monroe. Josue Ruben Montalvo. Jacob Thomas Moore. Riley Mikkel Moore. Diego Julian Morales. Mirari Abigail Moreno. Kennedy Moyes. April Munoz. Miley C. Munoz. Jervon Joseph Neville Jr. Hai Nguyen. Kaylee Tuyet Nguyen Nguyen. Clayton Henry Myrie. Kim Harleen Nguyen. Eva Nievenhuis. Alyssa Michelle Noche. Natalie Erin Nolette. Wasim Hassan Najam. Samuel Michael Nugent. Alea LaShawn Null. Anaya Lachelle Null. Celine Claudine Odemy. Brian Morang Ogado. Saeed Eliezer Olivo. Jesse Omakor. Joshua Omolo.
Jakinda Obumba Opondo. Nico Francisco Orozco. Zena Eliza Ortega. Naomi Vashon Pace. Damian Matthew Patterson. Isaac Alexander Pena. Mariah Annabelle Pena. Paul Dominic Perez. Andrew Perez Herrera. Naima Rickion Lily Perkins. Travis Boone Perkins. Latorea Shante Perkins Stewart. River Ray Perlinger. Chelsea Han Pham. Savio Tin Pham. Tuan An Pham. Vin Mariano Pham Molina. Ricky Min Saray Fan. Cameron James Pinckney. Rodrigo Pineda. Angelina Ruth Powers. Lydia Marie Pruneda. Luke Andrew Pruitt. Austin Pedro Plowden. Nicholas Price. Emma Grace Prunty. Tavares Terrell Purifoy Jr. Aaron Blake Quinn. Zaylon Christopher Ramon. Jose Eduardo Ramirez. Rex Cameron Ray. Tyler Ryan Rayburn. Kai Francis Wren Reagan. Benjamin Thomas Reed. Latori Bernard Reed. Angelo Marcos Reyes. Gabriela Marie Reyes. Ray Reyes. 7 Zayn Rhodes. Tylen Richmond. Jasmine Sarahi Rios. Stacy Ruby Rios. Bradley Gunnar Roberts. Kennedy Hazel Robinson. Jaden David Robeson. Sean Luke Robles. Isaac Rodriguez. Leonardo David Rodriguez. Luis Enrique Rodriguez. Stacy Rodriguez. Adam Drake Owen Rondon. Nathaniel Drake Ross. Cameron Alexander Roy. Devin X Rubio. Sean Iman Reincards. Eric Salgado. Ethan Diego Salgado. Abdullah A. Salman. Haley Grace Sawyer. Rashida Kenya Samuel. Eduardo Sanchez. Anthony Sandoval. Taif Sandoval Orstorga. Alyssa Isabel Santana. Zach Matthew Schmitz. Paige Schonertz. Alexis Serrano. Allison Ann Seavey. Noah Ryan Sheehan. Jonathan Thomas Shelby. Marshall Sherman. Chase Schrum. Robert Benjamin Sickler. Lena Minas Siddiqui. Charles Tanner Simpson. Joseph Glenn Sisk. Brianna Amari Smith. Madison Ashley Smith. Brianna Deja Smith. Raven Nicole Smith. Catch Robert Smolik. David Ross Sneed Jr. Sergio Levante Snyder Jr. Chris Alfredo Solis. Justin James Shratangsuk. Layla Shavant Stafford Parker. Ronnie Rodriguez Stallworth Jr. Peyton Connor Stamps. Colton Wade Stewart. Kaylin Simone Stewart. Jessica Jalen Stoner. Dramone Ed Stover Jr. Nathan Paul Strayhorn. Olivia Isabella Stewarts. Nathan Michael Sullivan. Colin Daming Ta. Brooke Simone Taylor. Damon Lee Teague. Daytrell, who was taken from us too soon. Certificate accepted by his mother, Miss Anquisha Williams. Corbin Benjamin Thomas. Deshawnee Arnesia Brene Thompson. Kentrell Dion Thompson. Christian Dwayne Timmons. Javian Shamar Toviano. Jada McKay Townsend. Darla Isabella Trevino. Michael Bridges Trevino. Venancio Giovanni Trevino. Hope Nancy Trujillo. Luis Angel Valles. Michael Anthony Valles. Mario Vasquez Garcia Jr. Landon Brewer Vaught's. Jose Fabian Vasquez Garcia. Noelia Velasquez. Tatiana Talisha Vizcaya. Christy Vo. Hiu Peter Nagak Vu. Tyson Armani Ware. Sarah Carol Walker. Jared Alexander Warnke. Jason Derek Wasden. Traylon Javon Washington. Avion DeAndre Watson. Jaden Weaver. Karsten Randall Webb. Isaiah Webster. Jordan Sue Webster. Krista Lynn Weldon. Ethan August Wells. Fielder Austin Wells. Avery Wermuth. Tavares Jawan Worley Jr. Colin Thomas Williams. Taya Charlize Williams. Mark Ethan Williamson. Albricia Janae Wilson. Trammell Wyndham. Mamie Joanna Witcher. Nigel William Wolfram. Roderick Woods. Janacia Amira Wooten. Jason Devontae Wright. Annalise Wyatt. Joel LaQuinn Yarbrough. Andy Sotelo Ibarra. Sarai Lisbeth Zavala.
And now will the class of 2023 please rise for the singing of our alma mater, led by Erica Hagen, and remain standing as we begin the recessional. Thank you. The graduation ceremony has now concluded. Parents, your graduates will meet you in the parking lot at your personal vehicles. Thank you again.